Okay, this is the final choices now that I'm making. I've chosen all these. I've got rid of Tueres Miodolo because I want to choose the playstyle. And I want incisive. So by default, Foot.gg has all these on no playstyles, but I could choose it here. So that's why it is very limited. And you see, look, I've got a player that can play cam, but that's universal. You can see over here. Probably admit some of them like this. But I want short people, better agility and balance. So let's open up the final ones and we're going to compare it to Faser. And I'm going to tell you I'm going to go with. I think these are the same, just different clubs. Sarich, same. We've gone over him, we've already gone over these, but I'm just going to explain to you my process on why they've all gone. So Silva, you can see, look here, 3 play styles. Not the ideal play styles, but you can, unfortunately, people are asking me why you can't do, a lot of people are saying, why can't I do 7? Because the final stage is 7, but you see, like here, that people say, oh, the final stage is 9. Why can I only do 6? Why can't I do 7? It's because this one over here, you can only have a max playstyle of 6. So just be careful what you do choose. Obviously, make sure you go through the requirement because you can have 6 playstyles max. Why I did that, God knows. Maybe it could break. Anyway, look, the first one is Silva. So we're gonna go through them systematically. So Silva versus Roy. Now Roy stays in because he has a CDM playmaking. Height is the same. The sprint speed on Roy is better. The only downside with it's a bit of a weird one. The sprint speed is much better on Roy. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Agility and balance is identical. Yeah, Silver's got better composure, really. Shooting's 99. Defending is the same. But then the aggression is a bit better on Silver. And Roy's got better. It's a tough one. It can go either way. Just because Roy has that position of CDM holding is why personally I might be inclined to go. And because of the sprint speed. So Roy wins that battle. Then we've got Roy versus Savage. Sarek, should I say? Sarek's a bit taller. And the play styles, I believe it may be the same. Let's have a quick check. No, it's not. Apologies. So they both have finesse, chip shot, block. He's got the better defensive play styles and he's got useless play styles. So Roy's already winning there. You can play half winger. I guess not the end of the world. Sarich has got better defensive awareness though. It's a tough one, but because of the sprint speed, the French links, but the defensive awareness is a good argument for it. It can go either way. This can honestly go either way. Because the play styles, I'm going to let Sarich go. So right now, Roy is taking everyone really. So Roy versus... so they got this is the exact same route for both of these guys. All right. The sprint speed immediately is a hangout standout feature. He's got 99 agility. There's nothing in it. Okay, he's got a bit less curve. Roy's got better free accuracy, which I don't care about. Identical, honestly identical. Because Roy's a bit shorter. Not that I care about free accuracy. A bit better stamina and the sprint speed. Roy wins that one. Now with these two, and that's why I'm flicking between them so you can see what I'm talking about. Now they're the same, but he doesn't have anchor. How does that work? Doesn't have anchor. Okay. There's no aerial. I'm not too sure why. Height's the same. Sprint speed better on Roy. Roy's got better agility. He's got 99 composure though, this card here. Because they're not shooting, it's not the end of the world. He's got better defensive awareness. Now, I think the better card here is this guy. 1 second. My neck is absolutely killing me. This is a bit of a tough one here. I think both of them are warranted. But I think Roy's got a bit better sprint speed, bit better agility. Yeah, he loses out on composure, but he's not. If it's a strike, it's a different situation. Defensively, he wins. Even though he's got much low, even though Roy's got better stand tackling and slide tackling, the defense awareness is more important. And you see with his shadow, he gets max pace where, which to be fair, they both do, but and the curve's a bit low on this card. If you're looking for a better defender out of these two, I would go with this guy. It's a tough one. It could go either way here. But because I'm personally looking for a more of an attacking player, I'm going with this Roy. But it can go either way. Honestly, it can go either way. He just look if I wanted a defensive player, he would win that battle. Same height as well. And Roy gets the French links. Now between these two, so she wins. She's probably a bit too short. Roy's slightly better sprint speed, but she can play CDM, deep line playmaker. She's better defensive awareness, better interceptions, better strength, but she's shorter, and better jumping, but she's shorter. Again, it's a 50-50 one. The height and the sprint speed is what tips in Roy's favor for me. I don't care about the free kick accuracy. I don't care about the crossing either. So I'm omitting them out of the comparison. Cooney wins. Now, Ritz. I'll put a bit gloss because I know I'm going to be a bit. Now, between these two, sprint speed, Bick wins. Roy wins, sorry. Got better agility. Not that much in the rest of the stats, really. Ritz is a slightly. So Ritz loses here. He's got slightly better physical. Lacks the sprint speed, lacks the agility. So Ritz is gone. I was kind of hoping Roy doesn't stay now. This is a tough one. Now, why does he have different Golazo Gladiator? Okay, I see. So it depends what you want. If you want the long ball playstyle, to be fair, maybe they both got block. Long ball and long throw. I would rather have aerial. So out of these two, Roy wins in pace. Shooting's the same. Passing is the same. Jensen loses on the curve. Physicality, they're the same. Your stamina is a bit lower, which is kind of defending. Jensen wins. If I was going for a defender, Jensen will win this battle, but I am not. Guzman is a new one I just saw, literally so Guzman is the same one. The only difference here is technical, which Roy would win because I'd rather have intercept. Sprint speed, Roy is better. Agility balance, Roy is better. Guzman's got insane composure though. Look at that, 96. Jesus. It's not going to make a difference. Defending is the same. Lack of the curve on Guzman. I use finesse shots. So if I do go with finesse. This can go either way. This one can honestly go either way. Roy, to be honest, has been doing a very good job. I hope he's not extinct. He is not. It's a tough one. I kind of want to kick Roy off his throne, but Roy has intercept, better sprint speed, most explosive is what I want. Got better agility, lacks the composure, and this guy has slightly better strength. I think Guzman has to go. Then it's between Bick and Roy. Then we'll finally compare Faser. So, actually, one thing I did miss. No, I didn't miss it. I was thinking, just in case. Now, out of these two, block and intercept versus long ball and block. Now, I do want intercept, but I like block. They're both identical. Sprint speed, Roy wins. Bick has a bit better mix because when you put Bick on a shadow, he gets 99. I believe he just gets 96. So technically speaking, Bick would win that battle with a chemistry style. Agility and balance, Bick wins slightly, but he's got better reactions, not that I care. And 90 composure. 1 composure. We're not going to compare that. Shooting's the same. Now, Roy's got better crossing, which I don't care about. Roy's got better free. I don't care about free kick accuracy. Bick's got better short pass and better long pass, which is what I care about. Now, the curve is where Bick loses by quite an amount. Now, Bick has 92 stamina, it has 99. Bick has 85 strength. Bick slightly just wins it. And defending, almost identical. Bick slightly wins it. So to be honest, it can go either way here. There's no, out of these two, honestly, like for what I personally want, they're identical. Bick probably wins the sprint speed with the chemistry. I'm going to start the card. The agility and balance. Okay, Bick has better reactions and got a bit better agility. Slightly wins that. Shooting's identical, but Bick wins by 1. Roy gets 9. And volumes I don't care about. Now defending, Bick wins again, but ever so slightly. Ever so slightly on the key stats. Interceptions of defense awareness. Now here, Roy. That's Roy. Now Roy wins on a crossing, which I don't care about. And he wins on a free kick, which I don't care about again. Now for the short passing, I care about Bick wins. And the curve, which I'm disappointed with, Roy wins. So I don't want to say Bick wins again, but I would say let's say we call that a draw. If I don't put a finesse shot playstyle on Bick, which I might not do, it's fine. And then physicality, Bick wins. Now, Roy's a bit shorter, that's the main benefit. And I don't mind having long ball over intercept, as I can doing L1 triangles. So Bick wins. Then the last one is, with Faser, is the comparison. So, just going to quickly show you. So Chamberlain, Ox, where is he? Bam. Now I'm not waiting until Wednesday. I think Arsenal are playing that day. I might get a ticket to go to Spain. So I don't even know when I'm going to be in the country. So I'm not going to wait that long. Now, if I can't, now they're basically very good, both of them. I mean, slightly better acceleration. He can't play holding. Chamber loses. The only thing Chamber will win here is with this card. Chamber wins on pace. It's not that much in it, but Bick slightly wins probably. Chamber loses on shooting. Chamber wins on defending. Look, 99 interceptions. Like for center mid, Chamber definitely wins here. And he's got rapid, which you can argue is more important. So Chamber is also a very good option that I would consider for an all-arounder. So don't rule Chamber out. Now between these two, there's two different view sets. So the first view set as a pure attacker, FaZe wins attack. She's slightly better on the less on the composure, but she wins on the ball control. Shooting, she loses. Okay, someone will argue there's not that much in it. Defending, she loses. Attacking, passing, she just slightly loses. Better curve. And physicality, she got 98 98 aggression, 93 jump in. Now, out of these two, assuming you want rapid, I would say FaZe is the better attacking player. So if it was not purely for an attacking situation, I would choose FaZe. And to be honest, she has two cards. She has this one as well, which even if we compare this one to Bick, and she has Travella as well. She beats Bick there. I think she wins overall in agility and balance, but she's 5'10". She's always going to feel silkier. 85 composure, 99 shooting. The finisher loses. Physicality, she wins. And passing is nothing in it. So this Faser, I would say, if you're looking for a pure cam option, then I would say great. Choose Faser. But I want someone who's a cam option that has the option of playing center mid and CDM. And because Bick is quite short, although she's going to feel silky on the ball, I do feel that I will lose her presence. And I think with a card like this, I want to lean towards something like this. So Bick will win. So I'm going to do Bick. So if we was to do this in Evo Lab, this is where you can test it as well. You can go to Bick. Let's choose the right one. If we do Bick, okay, then we're going to go here to all Evos. And we're just going to copy their exact path. I'm just going to copy this link here. This is how, so even if I ever suggest you an evolution, always double check this yourself, because I'm not always 100% right, or at least I like to think I try to be right as much as possible. But I'm not always right. So always double check this yourself as well. So Golazo. Then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now. Okay, hang on. Why is this not working? Hide expired. So Hawk. Golazo, become immortal. Then after that, we got Become Immortal 2. And we're going to choose the cam variation. Not this. We'll try the CDM variation. We'll just see where the stats go. We'll try this. We'll try the CDM variation actually. CDM. Then it's 90 to 91, 91 to 92, and then we would choose the playstyle, which I'd want to be incisive pass. And then here, no, we can't do that. I'll just double check. Become immortal. Hang on 1 second. What happens? Okay. Just be careful of these filters, they're not always perfect. Okay. So we got Hawk, Galazo, become immortal 1, become immortal 1, become immortal CDM, become immortal 1991, 91 to 92, and then Immortality. So this would be the card. So 89 sprint speed, because don't forget there's a cap on the sprint speed to 86 as opposed to 88 on a CDM variation. But that would make an insane CDM card. Now, this actually begs the question. I'm going to spend another 3 hours figuring this out. This begs the question now. Is this Bick over here, from a CDM perspective, one of the better CDMs in the game? Which I'll be honest, 97 defense awareness, 97 stand tackling, 97 interceptions. There's an argument for it. Because he can play CDM and center mid. And then he gets a 99 shooting. But he can also play the cam, but then the cam with no rolls. So that is why we go back. We'll do this in reverse order. So that's 8, 7, 6, 5. And that's why we're going to do the cam variation. But just for the, again, just for the playstyles here is what we want. So become immortal. Then it's, so hang on, let's do this. Make sure we got the order right. Hawk 3, Golazo. Said that the most weirdest way. Golazo. Become Mortal 1, Become Mortal 2 Cam, 90 to 91, 91 to 92. Then we go. You can even choose Quick Step if you want to. But me, I don't really want Quick Step. Any of these playstyles, you can only choose one here because you can't choose two. So technically speaking, I want Incisive for a cam. Otherwise, I would have gone for Faser and then we go Immortality. And I'm more than happy with that card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. How does it get 9? And just double. And then what you can do is, if you're unsure, which sometimes I'm a bit paranoid, we're going to go back and we can check. You can have a maximum of 9 playstyles. Exactly. So at this point is max 2. We get the final one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Immortality. Final. The question is, one, if you can do max playstyles 9 here, in theory, could we apply 2 more? Could I do incisive and tiki taka as an, or like anticipate and jockey as an example, and then go to immortal to override their playstyles? I'm not sure. I don't think this website has account for that. Don't make that mistake though. Don't. That's something that maybe I may take a risk in doing. But I like power shot. I like incisive. I like ping pass. And as a center mid, power shot is very useful. Incisive is very useful. And ping pass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that will be the final collection. And that would be the end. So we will save this. That's a fantastic card. Only thing I'm not happy with anything I wish was a bit higher was the curve. But I haven't got the finesse shot playstyle, so I don't mind it. So through balls, it's a bit lacking. But there we go. Player saved. And Bick is my choice. I may do Bick on my content creator account. On this one over here. I may do Bick. I was about to put him in over here first. But yeah, that is my choice. He will be going into my content creator account. Just be careful. Just be careful the amount of Bicks that are available. There might not be. I started buying a few because I saw that the cards are flying and there's oh my god. Someone's that I can assure you that's not me, but 1,000. Not the end of the world. Well guys, I'll leave it at that. I'll of course catch you next time. There's actually so many cards available here. That's what we're going with. I'll catch you later, guys.